Oh, hello. I see that you joined me this evening. I was trying to make a point to my sister about how I miss certain things about when I was young, and then I remembered that I in fact have a box filled with my childhood memories. And I came across a story I wrote. I have it here. When I was in the second grade. And if you are wondering why I've come out this way, I will read you this story, and you will understand. This story is written in I was second grade, so I was either 7 or 8 years old, and it is titled The Friendly Murderer. Once I went to the park and played there. When I left, I heard a scream so loud I nearly fainted. I was worried, but I just went home. The next day, I saw a murderer kid, who, well, actually, he was a bully, was threatening not one, not two, but 3 innocent people. I backed up from the scene and bumped into a telephone. Unfortunately, I didn't have a quarter, and those same 3 innocent people, R.I.P. Apparently, I didn't know that 911 was actually a free number to dial, so they all died. This starting to creep me out, so I got all of my girlfriends in my life, all of them in which I knew. The next day, we all went to the park. It was that same scary boy, but this time he had a bag, and he held captive 16 people. How could he be holding so many people? Everyone else thought. I was wondering what was in the bag. Apparently, I really wasn't concerned about the people. I just really wanted to know what was in the bag. I told everyone to help me set these people free. That boy was so surprised we were so brave, because we never knew this guy was a murderer. He let us set all those people free. Then he said, that was a boring surprise, but this isn't. Suddenly, I figure out what is in the bag. It was an army of bats and boys. Luckily, I could climb higher, faster, and better than anybody I know. Suddenly, I, for some strange reason, receive a flashback. It told me, think. I thought. I actually wrote that too. Then, I knew who that boy was. It was Fred. He's been dead for years. He's back to get me, I said. What? Everyone said. 4 years ago, I was playing in the park. A boy came and headbutted me to the street. I did an axle and he fell into a truck. I was still alive and not hurt. When I got to the sidewalk, I rushed back. There he stood on the street floor. You'll pay for this! I'll be back for you! Bwahaha! And then turned into a skeleton immediately. And now, the only word written in cursive. For some reason. Here he is, staring, strong as metal, hard as a rock, empty as a balloon. He's too strong. But he isn't smart. All we need is logic. Logic, Eclipse. Eclipse, extra period. I know! Let's challenge him to a math game. Loser dies. There's no way he can win. I heard that, he said. Let the math game begin.
You're gonna die.
Shut up. Number 1 question. What is 6 times 6? I ring. Easy. It's 36. Correct. Number 2. What is 2 times 50? He rings. Duh. 1. I'm happy because it's wrong. 2 points for Melissa, and she wins the game. Bye, Fred. Oh no, said Fred. Bon voyage, here's a truck. You'll pay for this. But I haven't. No more screams. And as you can see, I drew a truck, and he's about to get hit again. there's Fred, and there's a truck. Honk, rip, yeah. And I wrote that completely by myself, as you can see, when I was in the second grade, and nobody thought to put a check or a tab on me, do not leave this child unattended for large periods of time. And then I wrote this. And a lot of other shit too. I almost kind of want to make a series out of it. A lot of it's pretty bad. But I was actually crying from laughter the first time. So, as you can see, really fucked up eyeliner. But yeah, that's my childhood right there. So I hope you enjoyed that story.